so that God's poetry, the poetry of the Bible, works in any recipient language. And we can see the beauty of, even though it's sad and it's sorrowful, it so draws at our hearts. It draws us into and gives us words of expression for understanding what this level of sorrow is about. Also, it shows us, this specific section shows us another human reality. We lose perspective so easily, don't we? One moment of loss, even as great as Job's, can so easily obscure every memory of joy or pleasure. Job perfectly, and this is not to condemn it at all, but perfectly displays the human habit of losing sight of the whole for the experience of the moment. And I would never condemn Job, of course, for these honest statements. In fact, we are so thankful for them. But at the same time, there's something to observe that he is now, because he's in such pain, both physically and emotionally, he loses perspective of the many, many years. He'd lived what we would call a lifetime in wealth, comfort, and prosperity with his family around. As we're going to see, he knows he didn't lose his family, the only truly important thing that he had on earth, permanently. He's just losing them for a time. Because, as we'll see in today's message, he is 100% knowledgeable about the afterlife and expects to be there and expects to see his kids there, presumably. But we lose perspective so easily. One moment of failure seems to erase any number of victories. One moment of pain can help us, make us easily forget all our lifetime of pleasures and joys. And so the first thing that we want to note in this is not to in any way downplay the sorrow of loss, but to always remember to keep perspective on the lifetime of joy. I mean, we could easily come and say to Job, though it would be inappropriate at this time, say, look at the wonderful things that the Lord had done through you in your life. At this point, he's just experiencing the pain.